Hello, ladies and
Hello.
gentlemen. I'm Lord Zath. Welcome to King of the Sea International Finals Day 2, and I'm joined by, of course, Overlord Bo. Bo, how are you today?
I'm doing all right, brother. Excited about some matches today. What, you
Okay,
excited about these matches?
of course. So I need to know from you, which are you most excited about?
I'm definitely excited about Bonks and our upcoming match against Oh Boy and Vor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely excited about both of those that are coming up today. All four of the teams that we're fighting today, not fighting, watching today have shown exceptional skill to get here, and it's going to be really close matches for all of them.
That's right, it is. Interestingly enough, we have no teams anymore from CIS. We have two teams from Asia, one team from North America, and one team from EU. There's only
Yep.
one first place finishing team in our final bracket. That's VOR from Asia.
Yep.
Um, Otherwise, everybody else is second place.
Yep. So right now, the schedule, if you're in Eastern time, the Bull Boy versus VAR is going to be starting at 9:20 a.m. Eastern time. The Bonks versus FPM is going to be starting at 10:30 a.m. And then the third place is going to be at 12 p.m. And then the final is going to be at 1:10 p.m. according to the bracket schedule. But they may start sooner depending
Mm.
upon how early it goes.
Yeah, we'll have to
Oh.
see. Depends. So the first three games are matches that we're casting are best of three, and then the very
Mhm.
final battle is a best of five.
Yeah, I think that if I think they just wanted to give a little bit extra time. Well, actually, no. If each match are exactly 20 minutes, then yeah, it makes sense.
Mm.
I'm expecting each match to be going down to the wire. It's gonna be super intense for sure.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, remember that this is for money.
Yeah, that big money. As of right now, everyone that is in the top four are getting getting a lot of the monies.
That's right. That's right. I've got the graphic up there. You're guaranteed, what is it, $2,500 US
Yep.
dollars if you come in fourth place. And obviously, first place, big jump to 15,000.
Yep. Second is 7,500 and third, I believe, is 5,000. I think, or
Yes,
3,500,
looks like
5,000.
it's 5,000. You got it.
Okay, cool.
All right. So I'm just trying to take. I'm looking for the training room right now. Make sure that that's available. Are you in already?
Nope, I am not in the training room yet.
All right.
I will go. I saw the information for it, but I was waiting a little bit just to make sure everyone else was doing fine.
No problem.
All right, cool. But yeah, I see the match info, so I'm gonna join that. Guys, we have 21 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta fix
So
my. What the heck? Oh, that's interesting. One of my ring lights has decided it doesn't want to work anymore. There we go.
ring lights.
Suddenly it's working. Yeah, so I have, you gotta have lighting for, your face and stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that fancy light. Do you have your camera in the middle of it and stuff?
No, no, my camera's up above my monitor, and then I've got two ring lights on either side. Since I like to wear my hat, I need to,
Mm-hmm.
I need to,
Yeah.
I need to, show the face.
Yeah, the fancy hat, yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm in, and I see you just got in. Good, good, good.
Yep.
So,
But yeah, so there is a shortage of COT codes, so we aren't going to be able to give out as many as yesterday, so we do apologize for that.
hmm.
Um, Just wanted to let you all know that. But we will be giving out the ones that we do have today. So I just wanted to make everyone aware of that. There is a COTS code shortage.
Now, I did go around and I managed to collect just a couple more than what they gave us. So I do have a couple of spares on hand. But yeah, I mean, I'm in the same place as you, brother. We don't have as many codes as before. Oh well, it is what it is.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have started up a squad stream, which means that you guys get to be the producer and you're able to look at both of our screens. All you have to do is add a /squad at the end of the URL. If you're watching twitch.tv/Lord_Zath, thank you very much. Add a / and squad behind that. If you're watching on twitch.tv/Overlordbou, thank you very much as well. /squad at the end of that. That'll allow you to see both of our streams. You'll only hear one audio source, however, so you don't have to worry about, confusion about that kind of stuff, all right? But it allows you guys to see both of our perspectives. During match, that could be huge, right? Maybe sometimes Bo will catch something that I won't, or vice versa. Or in between, if we're talking about something and, I don't know if, Bo, if you ever got your replay thing set up, but, I'll be posting replays. People could watch it that way too, right?
I didn't even know how to get it set up, so I kind of just left it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So that's an easy way for you guys to catch what's going on if you're watching over on Bo's stream.
Is it that little thing that shows the top down of the matches?
Yes.
Is it like a program?
No, it's literally just a video, so you import it into the scene, and you go from there.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
I may just figure that out real quick, just so I can have that going. I'll just do that real quick while we're here.
Right. Fair enough. We've got some time. We've got about 15 minutes to go.
So, okay. So it's in the replay bot, correct? That's where it's at?
Yes. It's always in the replay bot.
I see it.
Yep.
Okay, so you have to just download it, play it as like a video.
Yep. So like I'm gonna go ahead and play what we had yesterday, which is God, that was the Bonks game.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for tomorrow.
It wasn't the very last Bonks game. It was the second Bonks game because we didn't have.
Well, it was Rain versus Bonks.
Oh, this is the third game. Yeah, this is the third game.
Yeah.
Okay. They all start to meld together.
So you pretty much just you download it, you go into, is it media source?
Yeah.
That's how you do it?
Yep.
Media source, replay, and then you go into local files, go to download, and do you have it played on a loop?
Yes, I have it played on a loop, and then I also set it to 25% speed, mainly because it's really quick. And actually, I'm gonna.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yep. So I'm gonna move that over, since it's just me that's on screen, and I'm gonna play around a little bit with my cameras, as I can.
That is dope.
It is pretty nice, yes.
It literally shows the match and everything from yes. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can this work with just regular replays?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. What is this? I have my my own replay theater. I have it on my Discord now, so I'm able to cover it that way, which is really nice. So if I go over a replay, I can use the bot and I can drag in a quick top-down view of what happened.
That's really cool. So that means that in this bot is pretty much, I may have to try this on my own Discord because that is super dope.
Yep. Okay.
You know who made the bot? Was it Dukes?
No, I can get you that info later.
Okay. Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
There we go. Okay. So we got that all set up now. You guys can see the match that was going on. Let me tab over. All right, so we're just waving. We're saying hello to everybody, all that good stuff. So I'll tell you what, man. What are you looking forward to? Let me put up the bracket again. What are you looking forward to in today's games?
Well, pretty much into these games, I'm pretty much looking forward to the new comps they're going to be bringing with the fact that the Kleber was banned. So the EU strains that were using that, it's going to be interesting to see what they use instead of the Kleber. Well, if they do ban it, because I forgot to mention that the bans were put in, so actually I forgot to mention that. Because the Boy versus Vor match, they did ban the Kleber and the Neveski. So I'm definitely interested to see how the EU bracket is going to fare without the Kleber, but I feel like they can easily replace the Kleber with the Marceau, even though the Marceau doesn't have the reload booster.
Right. But the Marceau does have a little bit more of the, I guess, continual uptime with the DPM. So the French destroyer strat can still be pulled off with the Marceau. I was talking with Raptor last night to kind of do a debrief of yesterday's sessions. One thing he mentioned is basically the key to that whole Kleber comp is that you run one Kleber with the legendary module because that brings its concealment down, and then of course you put that Kleber in the front, and that Kleber is the one that's spotting. And when it face spots somebody, the idea is that there's at least one buddy Kleber right behind him, so that the two ships get face spotted at the exact same time. And that makes it difficult for the enemy to obviously focus on who they're going to be shooting at. And it allows the Klebers to pounce on people better than they normally would. So banning the Kleber also has an impact in a slightest fashion with concealment. So teams can do it, but they're probably going to have something else in front of the Marceau, whether that be, well, God, what's fast enough to do that? Maybe a Havrosk?
Yeah, maybe that may be one of the only things that's fast enough to actually do that.
Yeah. So we will have to see how that works. But yeah, Oh my God, I'm starstruck. I've got Vulgar Viking in here. Good to see you, man. And everybody else, by the way, thank you so much for joining into either of our streams. It's great seeing you guys coming back for more Zath and Bow action. And teams are readying up. We're about 12 minutes from start time, but
Yep.
Who knows what's going on here in terms of the original start. Now let's take a look at the maps. We start off with Land of Fire, and I'm very interested in seeing the fact that Land of Fire was picked first, because a lot of times that gets kind of picked secondary, right? So that's kind of interesting. And then we go from there to North, and then Crash Zone Alpha. Of those three maps, Bo, what do you think's going to be the hardest map to play on?
I've always seen some interesting plays on Land of Fire. There's a lot of map control that you have to try to get on that map. Land of Fire for sure. North is also one that if you're not careful, you can get a ship that can sneak around the 10 line, like a DD can sneak around, go behind. So keeping cap control and also having flank control is very important on North. Land of Fire, there's always that little gap on the 10 line that people can go through. Usually you have to place a cruiser or battleship there to deny whatever tries to go there. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how that goes. The Crash Zone Alpha, it's a little bit easier to keep control of the flanks since the map isn't just directly up and down. It's more, what's the word again? The spawns are more, the map is...
Oh, it's rotated 45 degrees.
Yeah, rotated. Yeah, it's rotated 45 degrees. So it's a little bit easier to stop them from going around because you have the map border to kind of help you there.
Right, right, absolutely. And of course, it's best of three, so we might not even get to that point.
Yep, very true. We may not even get there.
So, we'll have to see how this goes. Now, of course, after this match, what's next? That's going to be the Bonks game, isn't it?
Yep. After this match, we will have the Bonks game.
So that's Bonks versus FPM. And then once that's done, we will move into our third place match, whichever of the four teams are duking it out for third. And then we'll have our final match between the two winners, the winner from Overlordbou and the winner from Bonks FPM.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. I'm definitely excited for that. It's going to be some really intense matches today.
Yep, yep. Somebody just redeemed a film projectionist, so therefore I must flex.
Yes, the biggest of flex. But no, I'm definitely excited. I'm glad that the teams were able to look over the strengths from yesterday and see that the Kleber strat was going to be used, was probably be used heavily today. So the teams doing the research on that is definitely good to see that the teams are researching that.
So, yeah, so banning the Kleber is obviously a case of research being done and teams watching what other teams have done. Um, so I wouldn't be surprised if that is going to be a thing throughout the entire tournament. If it is, then that's going to be a discussion that's going to hopefully trigger a discussion within Wargaming, since they're producing this, to determine if they want to continue the ship ban system next season, and do they ban multiple ships instead of one globally. As most of you know by now, Petropavlovsk has been banned globally, but there are, the other ships are all available, so we will have to see, right?
Yep, I feel like having the global ban is good, but maybe they should have it as 2,
Hmm.
as in they pick like say instead of there being 1 global ban, there's 2.
Right. Well, and that's what I'm getting at, right? Is if Kleber gets banned every single match today, right? That's essentially saying that the Kleber should be another part of this global ban system. If not, then maybe that's saying that just banning the Petro is enough. I mean, it says something if all competitive players say that the Petro is BS and they don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, the thing is that even if people say the Kleber strat is boring, the thing is, you haven't seen a match that's more like stale and stagnant than a Petro. Like
Right?
the Petro just staying battle at me. I remember when there was clan battles and just watching the fact like nothing but Petros just bow into each other. It's like it's really funny to watch. Like
Mm-hmm.
at least with the Klebers, they're moving around really efficiently. Even though people may say it's unfair, at least it's more engaging and not as boring to watch. And the thing is that those Klebers aren't careful, they'll easily get destroyed. While the Petros, all they have to do is sit bow in, and they're almost impossible. Like it takes so much effort to kill a bow in Petro.
Petro. Yep. Let me take a look. Let's go and just switch over for a second to the bracket. This is on tournament, and you can kind of see the progress here. Sometimes it's a nice visual for what you're going to see. And maybe we should also talk about the teams, because I don't know about you. I have never cast Oh Boy. VOR4 I've cast before, but not in this series of King of the Sea, not this season.
I don't have their information up for them. Do you have that
I do, so
file?
you want me to send it to you?
No, you can talk about them if you want.
Okay.
That you have there.
Yeah, so let's talk real quick about it. So Oh Boy, they came in. They are 1.5 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and they currently live in Germany. Oh, that's kind of neat. Obviously, their goals were to become one of the 3 best EU clans, and they succeeded in that, coming all the
Yep,
way
they
to the
have.
finals.
Congratulations to them on that. Well done.
Right? And they basically they clubbed their way up to the top with 2-0 victories, except for against Gents. They went 2-1, and then against Rain, they were completely demolished. They went 0-3. So, now they're the only EU team remaining. So all of Europe is looking to Germany today. Now,
Yep.
as far as the Asian teams, there are 2 Asian teams that are currently involved in today's session. So, VOR has made it all the way towards the end here by basically, again, clubbing the heck out of their competition, only losing 1 game to FPM, and that's it. It says Panzer needs no introduction. They've been around for quite some time. FPM we saw quite a bit yesterday. And they also clubbed their way up to the top with just losing to VOR 1-3. But otherwise, we saw them make good work out of the Kleber strat, but they also played a regular game or 2 as well, and they did fine. So.
Yep.
So yeah, I strongly believe we're going to see some interesting games. Both of these 2 matches are going to be very interesting. Hashtag pray for NA. As Bonks is the only team from NA that remains. They're a collective of North American college-aged World of Warships players that are relatively new to the competitive community. Founded less than 2 years ago, the clan has reached Hurricane consistently and has frequently placed very well in a variety of tournaments. Excited to represent the NA server, and best of luck to all the teams participating. Getting knocked out by SCCC 1-3, otherwise clubbing their way up through the teams, including my boys Kraken in the second group stage. 2-0.
Yep.
Interestingly enough, though, they did go to full counts in KSC and KSF matches, so that would have been interesting to see.
Yep, definitely. But yeah, 07 was knocked out yesterday by FPM. So it's sad to see that from my boys. But I'm glad that they did make it this far. So well done to the 07 community in the end.
Right.
But yeah, that strat definitely got them. And the Kleber one did. Now, that was a perfect pick by FPM. Like, you cannot deny that map is perfect for this strat. So like, why not do it though? Like, it's perfect. That map is really, really good for that strat.
Yep.
Really easy for the Klebers to have the map control. Easy for them to easily focus fire to move in. All the islands. It's a really good map for it. I'm very happy with their performance. Very well done. I'm definitely excited to see what they're gonna do today from FPM. I'm definitely excited to see how they do today.
Right. It'll be nice. And one of the things I think is interesting is, yes, you've got the Kleber strat and stuff like that, and that's been talked about a lot yesterday, I hear. But to be quite honest, if the ship is available, why not take it?
Exactly.
The question is, how do teams react to it? Now, Bo, I don't think you were casting last weekend when 07 went up against. Oh God, who did they go up against at the last set? GGWP to make it to 3rd place. So that was 2 weekends ago now, I think.
No, I was casting that match when GGWP tried their own wolf pack.
Yes, exactly.
And 07 was able to counter it.
Yep.
That map was also better for the for as well. Oh, and looks like we're going into battle.
We are going into battle.
Yep, so best of luck to both